What up guys, Drifter here, back at it again with another video, and today we're going to do a Q&A. Um, Last time I did a Q&A, I edited my video. It took me hours to finish editing that video and it was really tiring. So this time I hope you guys understand. I'm going to keep things simple, alright? I'm going to read off your name, your question, and I'm going to reply to your questions instead of editing the video. So I hope you guys understand. It's really tiring to edit a Q&A video. So yeah, we're just gonna keep things simple around here. So without further ado, let's get to the first question. The first one is not really a question, but it's by Dimply Buffalo 51. He said, "Congrats, man," and thanks, man, for congratulating me." Next is by Izuddin Irshad. That's my real life friend slash classmate. Cause he's in my class. Thanks, bro, for subscribing to me and supporting me for my YouTube. His question is, what was my first experience that made me love about Hot Wheels cars in general? Well, there's a lot of answers to that one. It's maybe because of the YouTube videos I watched as a kid about Hot Wheels cars, or finding out about the values, the history of Hot Wheels. But I guess that one thing that really prompted me to collect Hot Wheels cars was when I was a kid. My dad came home one day with a box of Hot Wheels, a Hot Wheels playset with two Hot Wheels cars in it, and from that moment onwards, I fell in love with Hot Wheels cars. So from that day onwards, as I grew up, I started collecting more Hot Wheels. So yeah, I guess it's that time where when I was 3 years old, I got my first playset that prompted me to collect Hot Wheels cars in general. Next is by Samuel Ace. He said, "Congrats on 400 subscribers. Thumbs up. Thanks, man." And his question is, what is your favorite Hot Wheels car? My favorite Hot Wheels car, I got it prepared because I expected this question, is the Dora 2 right here. I love this car. I remember playing this. There's this Dora 2 that is in color red. It's in a Hot Wheels game, in a computer game, and when I saw that car, I was like, whoa, that car is smexy, man. Or not so serious, but I love this car. I just love this casting. And not to mention the Highway 35 movie. This one is the Highway 35 version. For those who don't collect Hot Wheels or are not familiar with Hot Wheels, the Highway 35 is like a movie about Hot Wheels and stuff like that. So yes, this is by the main character, the Dora 2. That's what makes it so even more special. So yeah, this is my favorite casting right here. Here's a closer look. I love this car a lot, the Dora 2. So next is also by Sanjay Mondal, and the question is, how many Lambos and Paganis do I have in my collection? So I have no idea. I mean, normally when I count my cars, I just count how many total cars I have. But if you're asking how many Lambos I have, I'm guessing probably 40 to 50. And for Paganis, the only Paganis I have is the Pagani Huayra. I think I have like 4 or 5 of them from the 5 packs and the mainline cars. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Pagani cars are pretty cool, but Hot Wheels don't really have much of them. Next is by Mad Speed, and his question is, what are your favorite cartoons? Well, when I was a kid, I guess my favorite cartoons were SpongeBob and Tom and Jerry. Basically, Nickelodeon and Disney Channel shows like iCarly and I don't know, stuff like that. Yeah, Nickelodeon and Disney Channel were my childhood. So yeah. Next is by US Muscle Mach 1. His question is, what is your favorite Hot Wheels series? That is a very difficult question because Hot Wheels releases a lot of amazing series. I know some of them are a flop, they make budget cuts and stuff like that. But series, which is my favorite series? That's a really hard question. Maybe the classic series, the cool classics. I can't really decide, but the first thing that came into my mind, I guess, is the Japan Historic series. That that was amazing. That's just a nice series. It's a good start to the car culture series. So yeah, the Japan Historics is probably my favorite. Next is by Drifter X, and his question is, what does the X2J stand for? For those who don't know, my username slash YouTube ID is youtube.com/drifterx2j. That used to be my username before I changed it to Drifter D, and the X2J doesn't stand for anything. It's just 3 random alphabets and numbers. If you're asking how I got the X2J, I was just watching a YouTube video. The person's username was Drifter J, and I thought, hey, that's a nice name. So I created my own one, Drifter X2J, and the first time I used that username Drifter X2J on games was on Roblox, where my username is Drifter X2J. Yes, I know you're judging me that I played Roblox as a kid. It's a fun game. You can deny that. Next is by Need for Speed Noob, and his question is, how many Nissans do I have in my collection? Well, I'm not really a JDM fan, so I just collect whatever I can on the Nissan and stuff like that. I think I have like 20 of them, probably, from the Gran Turismo series. There's one from the mainline, the R34s, I have like 2 or 3 of them. So yeah, around 20 Nissans, including the 370Zs, the Fair Ladies, and Tomicas. These are, yeah, not really a JDM fan, but that's what I have. Next is by Singaporean Superstar, and the question is, who is the coolest Singaporean? Just kidding. I'm not quite sure what the question is asking for. If you're talking about maybe a YouTuber, maybe Dkosh or Wabanana, those two people are pretty cool. Next is by Jimmy Olsen, and the question is, what is your favorite style of music and what's my favorite song? My favorite style of music is hip hop and EDM. I love rap songs. No, not those songs where they say the N word a lot. No, no, no. I'm talking about Eminem, my favorite rapper of all time. Kendrick Lamar, Ludacris. Yeah, those rappers are pretty cool. And for EDM, maybe Martin Garrix or Skrillex. They make awesome EDM songs. As for my favorite song, I really can't decide. Maybe for the hip hop, for rap, is Love the Way You Lie by Eminem, and for dubstep or EDM by Skrillex is the Cinema. That's my 2 favorite songs from each genre. Yeah. Next is by Mark S. Do you like the Matchbox 71 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX? I've seen a picture of it and it looks pretty cool. I'm just wondering why Matchbox made that casting quite late, because Hot Wheels, Matchbox, they're both under metal, but I'm not quite sure why Matchbox released this Nissan Skyline casting quite late. But the thing is, there's no Matchbox here in Singapore. I have no idea why. A few years ago, Matchbox cars just disappeared from the pegs. I have no idea why, but yeah, it's kind of sad. If I can get my hands on this 71 Nissan Skyline, I think I will definitely get it. It's a pretty cool casting. Next is by sorry, just checking the timer. Alright. Next is by Untouched Gaming HD, and his question is, what are your thoughts on the Jada Toys latest 1-64 release of the JDM tuner set? I've seen that pictures, I'm not, as I said, I'm not really a JDM fan, but they look pretty cool. If I have the chance, I would definitely buy them. But the thing is, once again, there's no Jada here in Singapore. Either that or they're probably hidden in some stores that I'm just not wary enough, But as far as I know, there's no Jada in my area, so yeah, it's kind of sad that I won't be able to collect those JDM cars because they look pretty cool. The pufferfish asks, can I get a boneless pizza? No. Just kidding. Once again, the pufferfish, a good friend of mine. Thanks for supporting me and thanks for the question, bruh. Alright, next is by Jivas2TM. He just says happy 400 plus subs, and yeah, thanks for congratulating me. Next is by Captain P Hype, nice username, and he asks, not really Hot Wheels related, but do you like hamsters? Yes, I love hamsters. I've always wanted one, but my parents never allowed me to buy one because they say like, oh, the hamster might poop and you have to take care of the hamster. I'm not responsible enough to take care of one. So I guess I'll buy a hamster when I'm older, when I have my own house or something. I don't know. Next is by Server GTR. What is my favorite Hot Wheels car? And I'm assuming that he never saw the question like from the other person. So yeah, this is my favorite Hot Wheels car. And once again, as a recap, the Dora 2. I love this car a lot. Next is by Nick, and his question is, what is your credit card number, my security code, and mother's median name? Hey, really, bro? You're asking me this kind of question? Nah, just kidding. Nick, guys, if you see him in the comments section, please treat him with respect because he's one of my closest friends in real life, and he's been supporting me in my YouTube stuff for quite a long time. He's my real life friend. So to answer that question, Nick, my credit card number is 696969. My security code is 696969, and my mother's median name is 69. Yeah, just kidding, Nick. Yeah, brofist Nick, manig. Ah, crap! I said the N-word. Next is by Ricky Ang. I will ask this question again. What's your wildest fantasy? You didn't answer my question the previous round. He asked that question to me in my first Q&A, and I guess I didn't answer the question properly because I wasn't quite sure what he's asking for. But my wildest fantasy, if we're talking about my wildest dreams, is to I don't know, man. Like, just sleep in the bed. Like, I don't know. Like, to be, I don't know. Probably when I'm famous in YouTube, I guess. My wildest fantasy. I'm not quite sure what that question is asking for, but if you're asking what my wildest fantasy is, Ricky Ang. By the way, he's also my real life friend. Thanks, bro. I guess it's to see my YouTube channel grow bigger in the future. So yeah, that is all the questions, guys. Thank you so much. I enjoyed doing this Q&A. Once again, I hope you understand that I I just can't edit this video. It'll be taking a lot of time. Um, if you guys want me to do more Q&As in the future, I'll be happy to do so. I hope this video wasn't too long, cause it's like at 10 minutes. I don't really make videos this long, but I hope you guys, understand. So that's it, guys. If you guys enjoy this Q&A, give this video a thumbs up. I seem to have one hater who always dislikes my video. I have no idea why, but please give me this thumbs up so that that one dislike will look small in that dislike bar. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's it, guys, for this Q&A. If you guys want to see my previous video, click right there. And if you guys want to see my previous video, wait, no, if you guys want to see my previous video, click right there. If you guys want to see another related video, click right there. That's all, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. And now time to press the start button.